Welcome to Sleep and Learn English from Stories. This channel is a peaceful place where you can relax, fall asleep, and improve your English at the same time. Tonight's story is calm, slow, and easy to follow. You don't need to understand every word. Just listen, relax, and let the English flow naturally into your mind. Now, get comfortable, take a deep breath in, and slowly breathe out. Our story tonight is called A Letter Found Under the Pillow. In a quiet town, far away from busy roads and loud cities, there stood a small blue house at the end of a narrow street. The house was old, but warm and welcoming. Its windows always glowed softly at night, as if the house itself was breathing peacefully. Inside that house lived a young woman named Clara. Clara lived alone. She worked during the day at a small bookstore near the town square. Her life was simple, calm, and predictable. She liked it that way. Every evening, Clara followed the same routine. She made herself a cup of warm tea. She read a few pages of a book, then she brushed her teeth, turned off the lights, and went to bed. Her bedroom was small but cozy. There was a wooden bed, a soft blanket, and a pillow that Clara had used for many years. That pillow had been with her through many seasons of life. Happy times, quiet times, lonely times. One night after a long and tiring day, Clara went to sleep earlier than usual. She felt heavy, like her thoughts were too tired to stay awake. As she lay down, she noticed something strange. The pillow felt different, not uncomfortable, just unusual. Clara lifted the pillow and felt underneath it with her hand. There was something there, a piece of paper. Her heart beat a little faster. She turned on the small lamp next to her bed and slowly took the paper into her hands. It was a letter. The paper looked old, slightly yellow, with soft folds as if it had been opened many times before. Clara sat up in bed, suddenly wide awake. She had never seen this letter before. She carefully unfolded it and began to read. The letter. Dear you. If you are reading this, it means the time is right. Do not be afraid. This letter was written for a moment like this. Clara paused. Her fingers trembled slightly. She continued reading. Sometimes we forget who we were before the world told us who to be. Sometimes the answers we are looking for are closer than we think. Look back gently, listen carefully, and trust what you feel. A friend, that was all. No date, no address, no name. Clara read the letter again and again. Her mind filled with questions. Who wrote this? How did it get under her pillow? And why did it feel like the letter was written just for her? She placed the letter on her bedside table and tried to sleep. But sleep did not come easily. The words stayed in her mind, soft but persistent. Sometimes we forget who we were. Clara thought about her life. She had once dreamed of traveling, of writing stories, of learning new languages. But somewhere along the way, those dreams became quiet, not gone, just sleeping. Like the letter. The next morning, the sun rose gently through Clara's window. She woke up feeling different, calmer, but curious. The letter was still there, real. She folded it carefully and put it in her pocket before going to work. At the bookstore, the smell of old pages and wood welcomed her as always. But that day, everything felt slightly brighter. A customer asked for a book about travel. Another asked for a notebook for writing, small things. But they felt like signs. During her lunch break, Clara sat on a bench in the town square and took out the letter again. She read it slowly, letting every word settle. Then she noticed something new. On the back of the paper, written very lightly, almost invisible, were 3 words. Check the attic. Clara's breath caught. She had an attic. She rarely went there. The attic. That evening after work, Clara climbed the narrow stairs leading to the attic. The air was dusty and quiet. Old boxes were stacked everywhere, filled with forgotten objects. She opened one box after another: old clothes, school notebooks, and photographs. Then, in a small wooden box, she found something that made her smile: a notebook, her notebook. Years ago, she opened it and saw her handwriting, young and full of hope, stories, ideas, dreams. On the first page, written in big letters, were the words, "Letters to myself." Clara sat down on the attic floor, holding the notebook close. She understood now. The letter under the pillow was from her, from the person she used to be, from the part of her that never stopped believing. Tears filled her eyes, but they were gentle tears. Not sad. Relieving. A new beginning. That night, Clara placed the letter back under her pillow. Not because she was afraid to lose it, but because she wanted to remember. From that day on, small changes began to happen. She started writing again, just a little each night. She signed up for a language class. She planned a small trip. Nothing rushed, nothing forced, just gentle steps forward. And every night, before sleeping, she smiled, knowing that sometimes the messages we need most are already within us, waiting quietly under the pillow. Thank you for listening to tonight's story on Sleep and Learn English from Stories. If you enjoyed this story, let it play again while you rest or sleep. Listening more than once helps your English improve naturally. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves calm stories and peaceful learning. Now, relax. Close your eyes and let your mind rest. Good night and sweet dreams.